Hi Earthlings! Welcome to the MotherShip. I am so thankful you're joining me today. My name is Sophia and I am here to deliver channeled messages from Spirit. So Earthlings, today's pick a card reading is all about an important message coming from your spirit guides. I was very motivated to do this reading because I couldn't think of another topic and the message kept coming through that the spirit guides need an opportunity to speak to us and basically give us a message that we really need to hear right now. So this will be a timeless reading. No matter when you see this video, that is when the messages are meant to find you. And we do have 3 groups to choose from today. Each group is represented by a different oracle deck as well as a stone. Group 1, you have this deck right here and the red jasper. Group 2, you have this deck and the tiger's eye. And group 3, you have this deck and the malachite. So do what you need to do to ground yourself, tune into your intuition. Once you figure out the group that is speaking to you the most, I have timestamps in the description box as well as a pinned comment below, and I will meet you in your reading. Hi group 1, welcome. If you chose the Shaman's Oracle deck as well as the red jasper, then these will be your messages. Again, we are getting an important message directly from your spirit guides. What do you need to hear today? So for group 1, please spirit, and group 1, if the messages resonate, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you feel inspired, there are ways to support this channel in the description box below. So for group 1, please spirit, what important messages are coming through from group 1's spirit guides? What important message needs to come through from group 1 spirit guides right here? Okay. So right now, group 1, I'm hearing that your spirit guides really want you to focus on grounding as well as doing your part to aid in your spiritual protection right now, especially because you chose that red jasper. That stone is all about your root chakra as well as grounding you. So spirit and your spirit guides really want you to know, group 1, this card wants to come out. Eye of the Needle, intentionality. Beautiful message to start with, group 1. So spirit really wants you to be intentional with your energy. Your guides are coming through with this important message so you understand that you are protected. Group 1, I'm hearing protected spiritually, energetically, physically, okay? Something recently happened where it threw you off your balance and it made you feel unsettled in an area of your life where you normally feel grounded and protected. And spirit wants you to know that you are going through this moment, this eye of a needle moment, this tiny little moment in the timeline of your life where you're transforming. And although this feels very significant in this moment, it's going to pass quickly, okay? And spirit and your guides really want to reassure you that you are protected right now. But part of our ability to feel protected and feel safe is to believe we are safe, right? So spirit and your guides are really drawing your attention to your energies right now, group 1. What kind of energy are you existing in? Okay, so your guides are saying, what kind of energy are you existing in currently? And how is that influencing the emotions that you're currently feeling? So let's go a little bit deeper into this message using tarot. What is this specifically for group 1, please, spirit? What important message is coming through from group 1's spirit guides? Okay. Yeah, there's this lovely energy surrounding you, group 1, where I just feel so calm, and I feel within like every fiber of my being that I am safe in this moment. And that is the emotional, energetic manifestation that your guides really want you to work on right now. They're letting me feel that feeling so I can describe it for you in words, but it's something that you're going to have to navigate energetically is what I'm hearing. It's like that Abraham Hicks analogy, where Abraham will always use the analogy of a radio. And if you want to get to a specific channel, you have to tune your radio to that channel. All right, the Lovers, Two of Cups, oh my gosh, Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords in reverse, good day, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Wands. Yes. Okay, so spirit guides, thank you so much. Group 1, you have nothing to worry about. For a lot of you, this is a situation that has to do with a relationship, a love interest, right? We have the Lovers as well as the Two of Cups. And recently, the two of you might have gotten into an argument, a disagreement. You might not be seeing eye to eye on something, which is why we have the Two of Pentacles as well as the Two of Swords, but the Two of Swords is in reverse. And your guides are coming through saying, Group 1, this situation that you just found yourself in this love situation, this love connection, and this love interest really is going to work in your favor. You will feel victorious, and you will feel success in this situation. But first and foremost, you are allowed to feel your feelings about this, right? It's okay to feel imbalanced. It's okay to feel unsure, but Spirit is showing me your heart chakra at this point. Your guides are addressing the fact that if you don't feel supported and you don't feel grounded in your root chakra, it affects the rest of your chakras. And right now, your heart chakra is the one that needs the most attention after your root chakra, okay? So look up chakra balancing frequencies on YouTube. They're free videos, and you can look specifically for your root chakra as well as your heart chakra, Group 1. And it's sounds and sometimes images that just play for a certain amount of time that you can choose, 3 hours, all night. It's something that you could listen to at night while you're sleeping, or something that you could put on while you're driving, something that you can have in the background while you're doing chores. And Spirit is letting me know, your guides are letting me know that this will help balance out those chakras, open up your heart once again to realizing that this person on your mind, this person that you just recently had some kind of disagreement, some type of doubt with, some type of conflict with, really is your person, and that all is well in the situation, all is well in the relationship. Even if things don't look like that on the surface, sometimes we have disagreements with people we love. We don't see eye to eye all the time. Sometimes we have very strong negative feelings towards these people that we know we love unconditionally. And your guides want you to know, like, that's okay. It's okay to be in that energy. Right now, this is a tiny little blip in the timeline that the two of you share, okay? And for those of you who are watching this right now and you're like, I am not in a relationship whatsoever, this has to do with the relationship between you and you, or pick another group because there are other messages for you, your guides are saying. But definitely for some of you, this is not a relationship with another person. This is the relationship between you and you. How do you treat yourself? How do you communicate to yourself? Do you believe in your abilities right now, or are you criticizing yourself? Okay, so with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, again, Spirit, your guides want you to know that this moment in time where it feels like you're not going to accomplish something that you've been hoping to accomplish, you're not going to reach a goal that you've been working towards, that is total BS, and you really are going to be victorious in this situation. You really are going to feel satisfaction, like the two of you, if this is two people, or you yourself, are going to heal this relationship between you and you, or you and this other person. And once you get to that point, it is liberating. It feels like so much joy. There's so much to be celebrated. If this is you and another person, you might go on some very special date. You might take a trip together. If this is the relationship between you and you know, your subconscious and your conscious mind, or finding this beautiful balance between your mind and your heart, giving yourself more time for yourself, for self-care, for doing the things that help you connect to you and your higher power, help you connect to your intuition, help you connect to your spirit guides, because your spirit guides are coming through with this reading, Group 1, because they are constantly trying to communicate with you. And recently, it's like, again, there's the analogy coming through of the antenna. It's like your antenna has been shut down. Like you are completely tuned out when it comes to messages coming through from your intuition, the messages that your spirit guides are trying to bring through to you. And this isn't to throw shade. Your spirit guides are saying this isn't to throw shade. This isn't to get on here and just criticize you for checking out. They understand why you're checking out right now. You're checking out right now because this is something very, very close and dear to your heart, and it scared you. Whatever recently transpired that puts you in this teeter-totter mindset of like, I don't know if I really can have this win. I don't really know if this is my person. I don't really know if I should keep working on this relationship, and all this worry just shut down your heart. Okay, and that's where spirit lives. That's where our connection to our intuition, our higher selves, is initiated. I'm gonna get just a couple more clarifiers for you, group one, using tarot. But yeah, spirit is really directing to your heart chakra and opening up that space, rebalancing that chakra so you can hear the messages coming in. Your guides are constantly talking to you. They're constantly there for you. Okay, yes, and the cards are chatty already. For group one, please, spirit. Final messages for group one. Oh my gosh, yeah, group one, you are so loved and supported. King of Cups, the Fool in reverse, and the Five of Cups. Yes, spirit really wants to acknowledge how you've been feeling. There might have been some sharp words with that King of Swords coming out. You might be dealing with a water sign or an air sign, or you might have water air placement somewhere significant within your chart. I also have heavy Gemini as well as Aries and Aquarius energy on the table. Okay, take the signs as they resonate. But spirit really wants you to know that this connection is protected. This connection is sacred. And especially for those of you who are working on the relationship between you and you. And honestly, guys, group one, that's all of us, regardless if you're in a partnership or not. We are all working on the relationship between, ourselves, and being kind to ourselves and learning how to be patient and offer ourselves the same amount of grace that we offer others, right? Spirit and your guides want you to see through the sadness that you've been experiencing, through this blockage, through the sadness, through feeling like you can't achieve what you've set out to achieve, that you absolutely can, okay? You are still on the right path, spirit is saying, and your guides really want you to see this Two of Cups right here at the back of this person who is weeping and who is mourning a loss, that nothing has been lost. Okay, if anything, when we have disagreements with the people that we love, when we take the time and the energy to sort through those heavy emotions within ourselves so we can hold space for our person and have those healing conversations, have those moments together where we see each other vulnerable, that strengthens the connection, right? And your guides, like, I'm getting goosebumps. Your guides really want you to see the strength coming through the connection between you and this person, or you and you, group one, through these challenges that you've been through. Okay, these messages are absolutely just, they're so heartfelt. They're coming through with so much love, group one. And I wish I had a better vocabulary to describe just how sweet this energy is. It's so nurturing. It's like somebody's hands on your shoulders, somebody who cares for you and loves you and just wants to wrap you in a warm hug. Okay, like that is coming through so strong right now. So hang in there, group one. You have done so much work and you are doing such a good job dealing with these emotions, and your guides want you to know it's time to release the sadness. Okay, you've done a great job processing it, but allow yourself to heal. Okay, allow yourself to ground, allow yourself to heal your root chakra, allow yourself to open up the heart chakra once again. Okay, so look up those free videos on YouTube, and remember, you are not alone. You are loved, you are safe, and there's always all this beautiful energy around you, guiding you, supporting you. And it's up to you, group one, and you can do this. It is up to you to allow that energy in, to be aware of it and tune into it. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave the messages, group one. I want to say thank you so much for joining me and sharing your beautiful energy today. I really hope to see you in the next video, and I hope you stay well. Hi Group 2, welcome. If you chose the Pure Magic Oracle deck, as well as this Tiger Eye, then these will be your messages. Again, we are asking Spirit today, what important message needs to come through from your spirit guides? What important message needs to come through? So if the messages resonate today, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you feel inspired, there are ways to support this channel in the description box below. So for Group 2, please Spirit, what important messages need to come through from their spirit guides? For Group 2, what does Group 2 need to hear right now? Wow. Okay, so I'm being told to pick up the card that flipped to the bottom. So I'm going to flip over the deck. There we go. Pyrokinesis, debate, rage, revolution, and attention. Okay, beautiful. So we're going to take that card. Group 2. You chose the Tiger Eye, which is all about strength, courage, as well as beauty in those moments where we have to be courageous and we have to be strong. A beauty that comes from your heart and the integrity of your heart. Group 2. I am seeing a lion right now. So some of you might be Leos or have significant Leo placements in your chart, but what I'm seeing is this basically the energy of this being that your guides are showing me is your energy, where you have the fiery, very strong, intense power of the lion, but this beauty, like lions are absolutely gorgeous creatures, like breathtaking, kind of spellbound, like you just feel spellbound when you look at a lion. So your spirit guides, Group 2, are really drawing my attention to the duality of being able to process your anger, being able to process rage and the tough emotions that you feel, and remembering that fire can be purifying. So obviously anger and rage can be quite volatile, and it takes a lot of strength to be able to channel those energies and turn it into something constructive instead of letting that fire consume you. So even though we have this beautiful yin yang symbol right here and these two figures kind of finding this balance, this duality, I'm really being drawn to like the image of a phoenix, because the phoenix can not only transmute that fire and that pain, that energy, but rise up from it as a new creature. So, wow, Group 2, your guides. Your guides are coming through strong. So let's go a little bit deeper using tarot for Group 2, please, Spirit. What important, if I could see, what important message needs to come through from Group 2's spirit guides? What important message needs to come through for Group 2's spirit guides? Okay, interesting. So Group 2, there is an opportunity here for you to communicate to somebody how you are feeling. That is why this anger and rage and then like courage with the tiger's eye, all of that came up at once. And that symbol of the lion, where it's like, nobody messes with a lion unless they're not thinking clearly or they have a disconnect somewhere, right? Like a lion, I'm talking about people. Like we don't just go up to a lion and try to confront a lion or challenge a lion. So your spirit guides are showing that image to me because that's your energy. You're a lion. You are that strong in your energy, Group 2. So some people might be intimidated by you, but your guides are letting me know that you've found a way to, again, transmute that energy, and you need to feel comfortable in your ability to process this anger, because right now it feels like a burden. Right now it feels like it's a little too much. Right now it feels a little too heavy. Like your own emotions feel a little too heavy at times, and you're like, I don't know how I'm supposed to process this. And what's even harder, your guides are letting me know, is that you're justified in your anger, right? Like as human beings, we have emotions, and it is our free will to process those emotions in whatever way we need to. I'm being told to keep going. Yeah, 5 of Wands. There's conflict, where there's things that are unjust, where there's things that feel like the burden is unfair, like you've been carrying more than your weight in a situation. Your guides are like, yes, you're absolutely right. You have been carrying more than your weight in this situation. There is conflict here that can be enraging. And this is not about let it go and be happy or false positivity. I love the fact that your guides are coming through and giving you permission to be angry and giving you permission to feel your feelings without shaming yourself. Group 2. Yes, Knight of Wands. Because just like the Knight of Wands, you know how to handle this energy. And in fact, you handle it so well that you make others feel safe to share their hard and challenging emotions with you. And that's a place of power. That's a place of great strength. That's a place of power. And that's how we inspire others. There's a lot of fire energy on this table right now. So group 2, you might have Aries, Leo, Sag somewhere significant within your chart, or the person that has, or the situation might be a group of people. There is significant fire placement somewhere. So for some of you, it's not just that you're angry at one person or you are in a conflict. It's like there's some kind of injustice going on that you're witnessing, that you're having to hold space for. And it's just like annoying the living piss out of you is what I'm hearing. And you have done so many things to try to transmute and channel this energy, and your guides want to applaud that, and they want to acknowledge that you're doing a great job. But also sometimes they really want you to remember that also sometimes it's that anger and that frustration that inspire us to take action and make lasting change, right? Like your guides are giving you permission to allow your anger to inspire you. Wow. I've never heard a message like that before. Yes, because justice in reverse right here is showing me there has been some kind of injustice. You are aware of it. You see it very clearly. Okay, so your guides are like, this message is to affirm that for you. Whatever you have felt in your life where there has been an injustice, it hasn't been fair, whether you're dealing with one person or a group of people or an organization or a circumstance where you're like, this is not fair, this is not right. Your guides are like applauding. I see people standing up and applauding that, like, you're absolutely right, group 2, it's not right. And spirit and your guides really want you to know that as you process this anger and you process this frustration, it can turn into this beautiful, inspired energy that helps you initiate change somewhere significant, whether that's in your own individual life or the lives of others. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, because it's heartbreaking. Like, you can't just sit on the sidelines and not do anything about this. Yes. Yes, death in reverse. Something is ending so something new can begin. You are putting an end to something, group 2. I just got the craziest goosebumps. Yes, you are putting an ending to something, okay? Because a new beginning needs to happen. And it's this emotion that you've allowed yourself to channel and allowed yourself to be honest about that releases this burden, that helps you see the situation in a new way, that helps inspire you to speak up, to advocate for others, to advocate for yourself, to make a lasting change. Holy smokes. Group 2, who are you? Whoever you are, you come through as a lion and you are powerful. And I just see this like, it's like an Aslan kind of image, you know, from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Aslan is just, you know, he's an ascended master, and your guides are showing me this image to let me know that that's who you are, group 2. You are an ascended master, whether you realize it or not, and you've taken so much pain within your human vessel, but you've done like a stellar job. Top marks is what I'm hearing. You've done a stellar job at transmuting that pain and not letting it consume you. So when you get tired of this energy and you're like, why is this still happening? Spirit and your guides really want you to know it's because you're being inspired to make change. So where you feel inspired to make change, like for some of you, this is like, I'm going to sign that petition because I believe in it. Or I'm actually going to, you know, if you're somebody that votes, you're like, I'm going to vote on this issue because I believe I can make change. Or for others, like you're literally going to study law because you want to be able to fight certain injustices that you see in our legal systems. Like, good day, group 2. Ooh, okay. I wouldn't want to be on your bad side. And that's not like, oh, damn, like it's empowering. Like you're a lion. Like, you don't go up and like pull a lion's whiskers, right? Like, that would be the dumbest thing in the whole world. Why did I? That's such a funny analogy. Okay. Some final messages for group 2, please, Spirit. Okay, this one. Yes, 6 of Wands in reverse, 4 of Cups, the World, good day, and the 9 of Cups. Yeah, you've been like really unhappy about something where it feels like a defeat. You're like, this is not fair. This, again, I'm hearing injustice and it's not fair. It's something that you've told yourself about this person or this situation, whatever's happening. And your guides are like, you're right. You're right. It's not. And you've been thinking and contemplating and figuring out, like, can you do anything about it? You've had moments where you feel like apathy and you're like, there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm just going to sit here, you know, like, I'm just going to like fume about it. And then at times you've been like, no, I'm going to release this anger. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to move on. And the reason you can't just shake it completely is because there's a part of this that is meant to inspire you. Okay. There's a new cycle here. Okay, with death in reverse and then the World on top of it. Like, you have completed the work necessary to begin something brand new that's going to serve and last. I'm hearing for generations. I don't know who you are, group 2, but good day. I think that's the second time I've said good day. That's something that we say in my family when like things are like just huge and like mega, is like, good day. So trust, okay, that the pain that you've been through, group 2, is going to help others, and it's going to bring justice in situations where karma sees all of the things that you see. And my God, group 2, I love this image. It's literally karma, because karma doesn't have hands, karma doesn't have a voice, karma doesn't have eyes, karma doesn't have a human body. Karma is working through you, through this energy. Oh my gosh, group 2, you are magical. Okay, I have to leave the message here. Otherwise, I'll just keep going because this is so cool. But group 2, that's where I'm going to leave it. Good luck to you. You are doing amazing. You are powerful. So thank you so much for joining me and sharing your beautiful energy. I really hope to see you in the next video, and I hope you stay well. Hi, group 3, welcome. If you chose the Starseed Oracle and the Malachite, then these will be your messages. Again, we are asking Spirit to deliver an important message from your spirit guides. So if the messages resonate today, group 3, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you feel inspired, there are ways to support this channel in the description box below. So for group 3, please, Spirit, what's the important message from group 3 spirit guides? So you guys are definitely my star seeds because you chose the Starseed Oracle. There's a reason I didn't reveal the names of the Oracle decks at the beginning. Some of you might know just from the cards, but I just wanted to get that sign from Spirit that basically, you know, my first 2 groups were the shamans and the witches, and you might consider yourself either one of those, but you are definitely a starseed as well, group 3. So starseed energy, your guides are coming through from that beautiful galactic energy that surrounds you, that protects you. And then also with the Malachite is the essence of joy, and it not only reveals, but it heals emotional pain. So I'm getting a lot of emotional balance coming through from that stone and that energy, and your guides really wanting you to know that you are allowed to experience joy. So holy smokes, that was a lot of message that came out and a lot of channeling that came out before the cards even did. So lost lands. Yes. Didn't I just call you a starseed? This is all about soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So your guides want you to know, group 3, that yes, you have lived many lifetimes. You've had many different reincarnations on the earth plane, as well as different star systems out there. So you have memories of past lives, as well as different homes like within the stars, whether that is, you know, you hear something about, I'm getting Sirius. So you hear something about Sirius and you realize it's, I believe Sirius is one of those systems that has dual stars. So it's like a dual sun solar system. And you're like, oh, that sounds familiar. And you just get this you know, intuitive pull, you get goosebumps, something resonates with you about something that you would have no knowledge of in this lifetime, but your guides wants you to know that that knowledge is coming from a past life, okay? And even you've traveled interdimensionally is what I'm seeing. So you have these parallel lifetimes going on all at once, and it's overwhelming at times. I'm getting the sense that you chose this pile, this group, because your spirit guides really need to come through and let you know to keep going, group 3. There's something where you've reached you feel like you've reached some kind of impasse in your mind. You believe you've reached a block. I'm seeing like a brick wall and an impasse in your journey, and your guides are like, no, this is the beginning. This block that you are perceiving is to redirect you and put you on the fast track towards your goals, towards your dreams, towards everything that you've been working on. But you got to the point, group 3, where you're getting really, really specific about something, and your guides are like, not that, something better. Not that, something better. Okay. Group 3, like, honestly, the first 2 groups, they were very significant messages. It was important. I knew those messages needed to come out as I was channeling them. Excuse me. I'm getting way too excited and tripping over my own tongue, because I want to say this. Your spirit guides just let me know that you are the reason for this entire reading. This is the reason that I'm doing a pick a card about important messages from your spirit guides. And there's the Sun, because your happiness is so important to them. They're like, you're going to do a pick a card reading and you're going to get these messages out. They are important. But the reason is because the people who are going to watch group 3 really need to hear this right now. Okay, that feels like favoritism, but okay, group 3, don't tell group 1 and 2. Oh, Lord almighty. That is so funny. And for those of you who have watched more than one or, you know, all 3 messages, then this is for you as well, because all of these messages were for you. Okay. Group 3, please, Spirit. What important message do we have from group 3 spirit guides? Holy smokes, group 3. Yes, I hear you. This one right here, the Fool, and the 7 of Wands in reverse. Keep shuffling, I'm being told. Interesting. All right, so your guys want me to get all the cards on the table, which is totally different than the first 2 groups. This one, yes. 2 of Pentacles. What important message do you have for group 3, please, Spirit? Oh, okay. 2 of Wands. Interesting, yeah. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. And one more, please. 2 more, okay. The 9 of Swords in reverse, gorgeous. And the last one was the King of Cups in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. All right, group 3, I'm hearing you stepped out into a new opportunity, a new venture, a new relationship. You started something new in good faith, knowing that you were taking a leap of faith, you were following your guidance, you were following your intuition, you dropped your guard, you put yourself out there the way Spirit asked you to go. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Sorry about that, group 3. Again, there is something going on with communication. So your guides are asking me to ask you to be very aware of how you've been speaking to yourself. Okay. I'm also hearing, I'm hearing you've had some sharp words with yourself, like some self-criticism, and you've also had some sharp words with your guides, and your guides are like, you can say whatever you want to us, we love you no matter what, unconditionally. But when you speak ill of yourself to yourself, that goes straight to your subconscious mind, and you start to build beliefs that do not serve you. Okay, that's why we're getting the King of Cups in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. These are not people, these are states of being. Okay, and your guides really want you to work on loving yourself, and know that it's not to sound cliche, and it's not as simple as just being like, okay, today's the day I wake up and I decide to love myself, even though I haven't done it before. Like, your guides are very funny. And they're also letting me know that it's like, yeah, some days it's hard. It's hard to see everything that you see in this world and be treated the way that we can be treated sometimes, and deal with the challenges that we deal with, and still be like, okay, I'm going to love myself and love others, and I'm going to come from this unconditional place. You are a highly advanced soul. Your guides are letting me know. You've been through this so many times. Like, you didn't come to this earth plane in this existence, group 3, to live just a life that didn't challenge you and one where you could stay asleep. You came here to live through specific challenges that would help you wake up a lot earlier and a lot sooner than other people, so you could do more work. Okay, more work that helps serve you and helps serve others. The reason that the sun came up, that we saw the sun, is because your guides want you to know that your happiness is very important to them. Okay, and it should be important to you as well. You are allowed to be happy, is what I'm hearing. And it's okay to get to points in the road where you really feel like you just want to stop. Like, I'm hearing like your guides say that you're well aware that you've lived multiple lifetimes. You're well aware that you're a starseed. And at times you're just like, F it. Like, I would rather just check back out and fall back asleep and not be an awakened being if it means that I don't have to experience challenge. And your guides are like, okay, you have free will. You honestly can do that if you want. But the truth is, like, challenge will always be there. And right now, this challenge is literally you denying yourself the ability to see your potential, okay? Don't get frustrated right before you reach the treasure. And I'm seeing that image. It's like a cartoon image on ads that we get, like, where it's like somebody digging towards a diamond and they quit right before they break through the wall that has the diamond hidden behind it. You are right there. You're right there, about to accomplish something humongous, group 3, and your guides do not want you to give up. So think about it. Is there something that you've wanted to just quit, give up on? Your guides want you to push through a little bit further. And like, already as I'm saying these words, group 3, I'm like, I don't want to say that because that sounds triggering to somebody, you know, like that sounds like exactly the opposite of what they want to hear. And your guides are like, look, again, we care so much about group 3, and group 3 has come too far and been through too much to not see this through to the end. And sometimes it's our fears or our inability to see ourselves for who we really are that stop us from achieving the things that we want to achieve. Okay, can we go a little bit deeper? Yeah, Queen of Swords, thank you. Some of you have significant Aries or Aquarius placements, but some of you also are air signs. Take the zodiac signs as they resonate, okay? Yeah, definitely. But the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy is coming through, so. Okay, thank you. Yes. Okay, yes. I love it. Okay, I love it. You got the 8 of Cups with that Queen of Swords, as well as the Moon, and then the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Cups in reverse is acknowledging the heartbreak that you've experienced, okay, group 3, but also, what did I say about loving yourself? This is self-love. This card represents self-love. Ace of Cups in reverse, okay? Your guides are like, whatever you need to do to help yourself feel better right now, group 3, you are allowed to do that. Whether that's like literally eating ice cream or taking yourself to the spa, or, you know, checking out one day and taking like like a mental health day from work. Like, you don't have to, you know, you're allowed to take sick days. You're allowed to take a day off and take a break and be like, what do I need to do? What do I need to walk away from? What noise do I need to walk away from, I'm hearing, in order to ground myself, feel like I'm in my power again, trust that I'm on the right path, because you are, and, you know, just be honest with myself. What do I need to be honest with myself about, group 3? That's what your guides want you to ask yourself right now. What do you need to be honest with yourself about? What do you need to walk away from, even if it's just for a moment, so you can ground yourself and give yourself time? All right? Because your guides care about you. Your guides really want you to see, they really want to see you happy. They really want you to feel fulfilled in this lifetime. Okay? And I'm actually being told that groups 1 and 2 might have some more messages for you, group 3, because you're the reason that I even did this video today. They insist on me saying that multiple times. All right, group 3. So that's where I'm going to leave your messages. I want to say thank you so much for joining me and sharing your beautiful energy. I really hope to see you in the next video, and I hope you stay well.